Oh, hello, 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 hello. Happy you're here. Just had a nice catch-up sesh with a homie, and made me realize something too. When it comes to your path, your road, what you're trying to do in life, some people tell people your goals and dreams and aspirations. Some people say the exact opposite. Don't tell anyone your goals, dreams, aspirations. And there's like scientific proof and um, certain chemicals that are released when you reveal those things and say those things out loud. But I'm kind of like in between. I think one of the best things you can do for yourself is tell someone your goals that is going to either assist or keep you accountable or help you in that path, in that road. Reason being, let's just say you tell your overweight cousin that you're trying to lose 20 pounds by the middle of the year. Your overweight cousin's not going to give you any good advice on how to lose weight. Versus if if you went to your gym, your local gym that you're subscribed to, or you met a health coach and you tell them, same thing, I want to lose 20 pounds by the middle of the year, they can give you advice based on their experience, based on the context of your situation currently. So it's kind of like an in-between of, you don't want to tell everyone what's going on in your life and what you're striving for and what you're looking to do, but you really want to find the people that very small group of people that are going to keep you accountable, that are going to genuinely help you and get you to that goal ultimately. What tends to happen is once you start telling people who won't help you in some way, shape, or form or keep you accountable, they start asking more questions that compound your concern and your doubt that you may have originally had but quickly overcame it. And I've seen it happen over and over again. As someone mentions a goal that they have and they mention it to a family and they mean well, the family members mean well, but they start asking these questions that plant a seed of doubt and uncertainty that you are not going to be able to achieve X, Y, or Z. Not saying that they're going to verbatim explicitly tell you that you can't do it, but it's when they start asking those questions of, how are you going to do it? Who are you doing it with? How long is it going to take? Can you really do it? Like those little things, they over time affect your self-worth and your ability to do anything. And it, like I said, most times family members mean well, but at the same time, it's your decision, it's your life, it's your pursuances that you gotta take by the collar and be like, this is mine. I'm doing this for myself, and I'm just gonna do it. Now, there's a balance to it. You don't want to be a jerk about it. You don't want to be mean and write people off, but you can tactfully not say anything about what you're pursuing without hurting anyone's feelings and keeping your cards close to your chest. So that's kind of something I was thinking about just now. Like currently, I just hung out with a friend. We just had lunch right now, and we were just talking about ideas and things that we've been going through and have been dealing with. And it was nice being able to relate my experiences to someone who also felt most of the same things I'm going through right now, as opposed to me talking about this stuff with, like, let's just say, for the sake of example, what if I like talk to a kid about my problems? Like a kid's not really going to know the problems of a 25-year-old Filipino American, but someone who's older than me, who's been through the similar things I've been through, they can relate to more of the circumstantial things that I've been going through. And those people you want to keep close as well. Like you don't realize how vital your friend circle is until you get older, until you start dealing with life in a in a uh, in a quantitative way versus a qualitative way. Like your age is just a number. Is what it is. When you start to find out what you truly want out of life and what truly makes you happy and content and joyful and energetic and what makes you feel like you're thriving, there's only so many people you want to be around. There's only so many people that you want to surround yourself with. So when you find those people, when you weed out some of these draining people, we'll call them, and focus your time and attention and your efforts on someone who's going to understand where you're coming from and understand what you're trying to do, it's going to help you overall. You're going to see a lot of improvements within yourself, and you're going to ultimately find more joy in what you're trying to do without the pressure of feeling like you're not worthy of your stuff. Pause for 1 second. Leave that to go. But yeah, like overall, you want to put yourself in the most advantageous position possible, because otherwise, yeah, you're going to be putting yourself at a disadvantage, which won't allow you to reach that full potential that you have and that you have.
Recording in progress. Forever because courts are backed up and stuff's expensive for them to actually be divorced.
So.
Yeah. And so I mean, it would kind of get up. Yeah, it's a final death, right? Or even the middle.
So when you're feeling like you need someone to talk to, just be very aware of who that is in your life and who you're trusting with your ability to grow and to achieve your goals. Because, like I said, there could be seeds of doubt that are planted without you even knowing. And if anything, those people that you do reach out to that will help you are going to be your safe space. They're going to be where you can truly grow and thrive. It's like soil. Like when you plant certain things, it can't just be any type of soil. There's certain types of soil that tomatoes thrive in versus potatoes. Or, for example, like this car always runs out on coolant. I can't just go in there and put engine oil or what do you call wiper fluid. I can't just put any type of fluid in there thinking that it's going to have the same effect. There's a reason why coolant has certain properties that allows the engine to operate at its optimal state. So when everything is working together in accordance with each other and with working in accordance with each other, working in harmony with each other, that's what allows a vehicle to run flawlessly. Now things are going to come up. Maybe you run out of gas, or maybe a part wears down over time, or you get a flat tire, or you get a crack in your windshield. Like these things are natural. Things happen. Yet that shouldn't disable you from continuing to improve, continuing to thrive, continuing to progress. If you simply just worked on being 1% better every day, imagine how much better you'll be in a month, in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years, and 20 years. You know, those little incremental steps that you can take now are going to help you later on down the road. Whether or not you can see those changes, see those improvements early on is another thing. You can't expect those little things to help you in the moment, but those foundational things will inevitably rather help you get through whatever you need to go through down the road. So I'm finding that, you know, with this training that I'm getting is like, these are just the foundation. These are just the things, the basics, sticking with the basics, focusing on the basics, building on the basics. Like as I'm currently doing, I've been working out more. We started playing pickleball last month, and I was like, well, I need to get back into shape because I'm not in the best shape that I can be in. Not even talking about being in the sales role, but just in general, like if I get hurt, it might take longer just because I'm not in shape, all that. So me coming back into an optimal state, going to the gym, exercising, getting my heart rate up, I knew what I needed to do in order to get to a point where I feel like I am, we'll say, healthy relatively. But most times that requires just doing the little things, get out of the way. So a lot of calisthenics, a lot of body weight exercises, or if I am lifting light and doing high reps, allowing my muscles to grow at a rate that won't inhibit me from continuing to grow. What a lot of people tend to do is they like to jump on the 50 pound, 60 pound, 75 pound weights, and that's where you get hurt. They like to stack the 45s on the bar, and then you get hurt because your muscles aren't used to the weight. They're not built out yet. The foundation hasn't been established yet for you to build on it. So as I'm noticing my changes in my body too, I was doing core workouts. It's like one of the things I have the goal of, doing core exercises every single day. And starting out, it was terrible. I was cramping up. I couldn't figure out like what to take before, so that I wouldn't cramp out as much. I started just simply just taking salt in the morning, just doing like a couple pinches of salt before I go to the gym. That way I have enough salt in my system to necessitate my muscles when I'm burning, when I'm exercising. And so all those things I was trying to do just to maximize my potential, my workouts. And just last week, as I was going to the gym and doing my core workouts, I noted, like, I was very cautious of my boundary, my limit on when to stop, because I didn't want to overdo it and hurt myself or put myself in a position where I'm sore for a few days. But I felt the boundary coming, and it was so cool because I felt it come, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a cramp here, and then I didn't get the cramp, and I went for another rep and felt the boundary, but I didn't cramp. So I noticed that over the course of 3 or 4 weeks, I had to build that momentum, build that foundation, doing that same movement over and over and over again every single day. And then eventually my body caught up to it and said, okay, I know what you're trying to do. We've built these fibers in your muscles enough to a point where you're not going to cramp up. We've built the foundation in your fibers so that you can go to that next level. Now you can go for that extra rep without cramping up. And it was such a cool moment for me personally, just because I fear getting hurt now because I'm a little bit older, not super old, but I'm older and it does take me longer to heal, which is fine. I'm cool with. I'm accepting that fact, but I know I can control certain things when it comes to it. So I can control my weight. I can control what I eat so that if I do get injured, my recovery time isn't so long that it inhibits me from continuing to progress. So I'm addressing these things as I get older, trying to control what I can control, being practical, being reasonable with it, especially with my health, because like I know I want to lift every day. I know I want to eventually burn fat and lose weight and get the belly fat off. But there's foundational things that I know I need to do because I'm playing more the long game. I want to be able to do this over the course of 10, 20, 50 years. I don't want to be the guy who got a six-pack in a year and then let himself go. Like, I want to be able to consistently and over time bring that contentment to myself. Not expect, and if anything, it really is the delayed gratification versus instant gratifications. What a lot of people aspire for is, I want the six-pack now. I want the money now. I want this and that now. And that's what we've been tuned to. But you have to tune yourself differently, on a different wavelength and a different frequency, not expecting things to come as soon as you want it. And that's what's crazy with what we have right now with TikTok, with Amazon. All these things are right now in the moment. These things are given to us, they're handed to us. They're spoon feeding us this mental disease that we need things now and we can have things now. And I look around and it's sad and it's kind of gross sometimes. Like, that's just not the reality. Like, life itself doesn't happen naturally like that. We think of a plant or a tree that, like, we go to the redwoods, sequoias out in Muir Woods up in near the Bay Area. Those trees have been there for thousands of years, if not just hundreds. But even then, like, imagine having to wait for a tree to come around. I see like new developments come out every other month, and you can tell the new developments versus the ones that have been there for 50 years because the old developments have trees, pine trees. What are the ones with the leaves that are huge? Oak trees. Like, these trees have been here for so long because time. Let time do its thing. Let time happen naturally for you, and you can never go wrong. Okay, that's my spiel for the day. So being around the right people and let time do its thing. That's the takeaways for today's video. I'm not quite sure what we're calling this series. I don't want to incorporate it with the journey, and it's not really a Zemo walk and talk anymore. Maybe just a good old walk and talk. WT, walk and talk. WNT. Welcome to another WNT. Happy to have you. Happy you're here. I like that. WNTV. A little good old walk and talk. Welcome to the good old walk and talk. But I'm not walking, but that's okay. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I think we're gonna cut it here. But hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Make sure you're keeping your eyes up, keeping your chest proud, because you're doing great things. Oh, quick before we go, just a little reminder for you. Very proud of you. You're doing great. And I love to see, all the growth that you're aspiring for yourself. Keep it up. You're going to do great things. And just remember that all your efforts are going to be worth it. Just wait it out. All right, my friends, take care. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay breezy. Stay wheezy. Don't be low-hydrated. Stay hydrated. And we'll see you next time. Peace.